Hey guys, I hope you're having a delightful day. My name is Dee, and today we are going to actually tame the elusive and terrifying Reapers. We have with us two sets of hazard gear. I was actually lucky enough to get some pretty good helmet pieces, but I would like to try to get more. I did get those from drops on the surface, so I would recommend checking those out regularly if possible. I'm bringing a charge lantern just in case. I'm about to go get a light pet as well, and we are going to take our Fascila Suchus. This is the one that either this one or an aberrant one is what I would recommend for it. There are other dinos that you can do this with, but personally this one is the easiest for me. So let me grab that light pet and we will get going. So as you can also see from our last episode, I did actually finish putting the finishing touches on the other side of the stable. So we've got egg layers and non-egg layers. I would still like to go in and do a little decorating, but I had been away from taming for too long, and so felt like I needed to go and do that again. Okay, we've got food on both guys. For now, I'm actually going to turn off harvesting because I do not want a whole bunch of flint, and we are off. So if you didn't know, one of the best spots that I have found for getting Reapers is actually down in this lower corner here, around 63 by 73. It's a great little spot for going in and kind of luring the Reapers back into the blue zone. That way you don't have to use quite as much your hazmat suit during the taming process. Plus, if it breaks your suit, it's not too detrimental to the taming process. Lots of perks there. I have been wanting to actually showcase this video for a while. However, a lot of other videos came to light first and needed my attention before this one. I actually had a lot of fun making the little short video, the spooky short video, and I'm hoping to actually showcase that into a full video coming soon. I needed someone who could be on for a little bit longer of a time, and my wonderful Zonamar has a regular 9-to-5 job, so can't always drop everything and record with me. As soon as he is able, I will get that video out to you guys. And I did a dumb, and I really should have recorded the whole building process of it, because it really was a lot of fun to make. I'm a big fan of Halloween and all the spooky there is, but I did not record it, so I apologize. However, if y'all have any questions on it, please let me know if needed. If there's curiosity surrounding it, I can rebuild it and kind of show off some of the decorative strategies that I had regarding it. One of the other reasons why I actually chose to bring this guy was I haven't been able to completely breed up my aberrant versions to the same level as this one. I've still been looking for a bit better of a mate. We had a 145 and a 110 for the breeding pair, so it was okay, or it is okay for now, but I'm really looking forward to getting some better ones. I really love not having to worry too much about what's getting in our way with this guy. We can just kind of bulldoze through it all, and there isn't actually too much that attacks us, so it makes getting there, at least for a creature on foot, not too bad. So I will see y'all when we get into position. That way you don't have to watch all the boring stuff. Alright, so we are almost there, and as soon as we do get there, I will give you the rundown of this guy's stats. I have been working on him for a while, but real quick, he's got 32k into health, 3000 stamina, almost a K in weight, and 500 melee damage, so not too bad. Will definitely be enough for the job that we have Okay, so upon entering, we do actually want to turn off our light pet because those seekers get very annoying. So we're just going to go down here and we're going to make our way next to the waterfall. And we're going to kind of sneak our way past everything and come down here. There we go. That's what we're looking for. What do we got? A 15. Not the best. And actually, if we inch down a little further, we can find a second one. Now, we can kill them if we want the nameless venom. Or not nameless venom, sorry. The pheromone. So we can do that, but if you don't want to, you can actually come over here, and when you get close to back where we entered, what I like to do is I just kind of turn up here a little bit. We're gonna kind of slide up next to the waterfall. So if they were still following, you can kind of come up here, and then this guy actually gets some movement when he's going back down a kind of like an incline or a decline or whatever, and actually get things off of us. So, and I'm actually not worried if we get 2 or 3 of these on us. It's not a huge deal for the Facilosuchus as long as your stats and saddle are pretty good. And yeah, every time these guys will just keep respawning. So we do want to watch out for stamina. 20. What's the other one? Are they both 20? Meh. And when we get our stamina back, we'll just kind of circle around him again and just loop until we find one that we like. And it's pretty nice. Now this guy is taking some radiation damage, but I've done this a few times with him already and he should be able to handle it fine. These rock drakes are a little bit faster, and so they can be a little bit harder to get off my tail. But usually when I run them through other creatures, they have a bit more of a difficult time getting to me, and their aggro is shifted elsewhere. I'd at least like to show y'all... Whoops, didn't mean to hit that button. I'd at least like to show y'all something above 100. That would be ideal. A 5. We seem to be going in the wrong direction for numbers. So yes, doing it this way might be a little tedious, but to be honest, I feel like it's one of the more safe methods in getting your own Reaper. Alright. Yeah, oh no. Huh. Alright. Well, that is a thing. I was not paying attention to how close I was to the edge. Oh, we're still okay. Oh, alright, so yeah, we got real lucky there. All they did was knock us off the edge down here to next to the waterfall. Not nearly as bad as I thought. Oh, okay, okay. I'll take it. Our health is... Oh. Oh, it's lower because we fell. I was not paying attention to that. Oh, dang it. Yeah, that's one of the things you gotta watch out for. Is fall damage. Alright, well, good. I'm glad we found a 125 then. Pull this guy a little further away. Get our light back on. We should still have enough health to do this, so I'm not too worried. We're gonna get a little stamina. Good. Alright, it's time for the sandstorm attack. Yeah, even with our health being this much lower, I'm still not worried about our ability to take this thing on. Honestly, if we hadn't taken the fall, then we would have been completely fine. The health might be a little close, but I still think we'll be okay. Alright. In theory, we'll get the rest down with the shotgun. Now we just gotta bite him. One more. Okay. Now we gotta turn off the light. And we wait. If we need, we can jump off for a second. There we go. All right, we are impregnated. And as you saw, the hardest part was just finding the Reaper. Thought you would be doing more. Oh, they're probably mate boosted. Yeah, that's what it was. So you want to make sure you get as many of your levels in as possible. Not sure why he's not getting more. So it seemed like the Megalosaurus are the best for getting some quick XP. Obviously Spinos do really well too. Let's turn our light back on. So I'll just kind of be looking for those on my way back home. And we should get home still with plenty of time. Just check your settings. If you do have a quicker multiplier speed, then, you know, just be aware. Yeah, unfortunately, alphas don't really give you any extra XP during this phase. I had to learn that the hard way, and so we will not be taking on an alpha during this time, as we don't... I mean, I could do it and probably still live. Obviously, I'd like to have my health a little bit better, but there wouldn't be any point. It would kind of be a waste of time. I'd take care of a couple of these guys and get home. Ooh, this is not... No, my baby. I've got more at home, but still. Oh, wow. Well, dang. Apparently... Oh, good, I got all 75 levels, but I'm gonna have to do the rest of this on foot. So yeah, if we hadn't fallen, or if I had been smart enough to jump off before we hit the ground when we got knocked off the side, we would have been fine. That's a real bummer. Like I said, I do have some others, so I'm not hugely worried, but I really did like that one. 17 minutes. We should be able to get back in time. The smarter thing to do would be to build a area closer. I say that, I didn't realize that was all the way here. Okay. Would be to build an area closer to hatch the baby. I have not done that yet, and I am currently regretting not doing that yet. So what have we learned today? Bring an extra tame, perhaps. Have your chest-bursting baby cage set up a little bit closer to where you're gonna hunt the Reaper Queens. If your tame gets knocked off of a cliff, be sure to jump off before it hits the ground. The more you know, with D the Dino. I just realized we didn't take any of the meat with us, but it might have weighed us down a little much. However, we do have at least some meat on the basilisk at home, so I'm not too worried about that. We should get back with plenty of time. In theory. We are quite close to home now, thankfully. Alright, I think I will take out our current Reaper real quick and gather a little more meat. I won't go far from home just in case. That should be enough for the baby. Alright, I'm gonna shut these doors just in case. It hasn't gotten out yet, but throw that guy off just in case again. Now, I'm not sure why, but in this enclosure specifically, it doesn't seem to allow the baby to actually eat us, so I'm sure this one time that I'm like, no, I'll be fine, I don't need to take anything off, I'll regret it, but we'll see. Alright, I will see y'all in about 3.5 minutes. Alright, here we go. Hey, little guy. Let me feed you. Let me love you. Of course, 45 into food. 31 health, 28 stamina. We can always try again, I suppose. This one's very white. It's like our albino one. Trying to let you bite me, but I'm not sure why, but you can't. Mutable food. And that, kids, is why you should always bring your trait tracker with you. But to be fair, it had a possibility of getting some nicer stats. I'm so bummed I got 45 points into food. Alright guys, that was how to tame the Mighty Reaper. A quick and easy ordeal as I could make it. Just gotta be careful of a couple of hiccups now and then. I hope you have a delightful day. My name is Dee, and I'll catch y'all in the next episode.